Hey guys, Dennis Machina here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and this is the update for June 2018. May 2018 saw the ending of a few games, one being Batman: The Enemy Within Telltale series. Can't recommend this game enough. It's probably my favorite. No, it is my favorite Batman-related video game, even though, I mean, it is a Telltale game, and the kind of games like that they kind of have that reputation for not being that good of games. But the storytelling far outweighs anything wrong with it, because you can essentially, go where you want to go with the story. If you want a certain outcome to happen, you work towards it and you essentially make it happen. I mean, I was about to say, well, one of the things that you could do, but I don't want to give anything away for those who haven't played it. And, if you're a fan of a game like Detroit Becoming Human, which hopefully I'll be able to bring to you guys next month. I don't know when that's going to happen because I'm still waiting on a Gamefly, apparently very low availability. So I'll see if I can somehow get that to you guys sometime throughout this month. But anyway, if you like a game like that where everything you do matters, then go with that. And also, it's freaking Batman, so why wouldn't you want to play it? Another game that ended was Call of Duty World War II. I really enjoyed the story, and I felt like I was getting a little bit better as far as shooters go. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending, even though one of the characters within the squad died. It felt too, I don't want to say Hollywood, because Hollywood sometimes, they tend to kill off some of the characters sometimes, but this one kind of felt like, it kind of felt too predictable, because I did think that, one of them was going to die, but nobody died, and it kind of felt disappointing in that way. Maybe that's just because I was expecting something and I didn't get it, but I kind of feel like with, the war, it breaks off a lot of different factions within the military, whether it be in the Army, Navy, or Air Force. Best friends died all the time. There was very little silver lining when it came to being in it and fighting in it. Even though there was that ultimate end goal, there was a lot of death, and I felt like a bit of realism was taken out of that just for the sake of the story. So maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just I'm just projecting. But moving on. So those were the only two that left. Series that I feel like are going to end this month are probably Dragon Ball. I feel like the last story arc ending is coming. I don't think there's too much more to go on with this one. I'm not sure how it's going to end. Obviously, it's just a guess at this point, as with all of these games that I'm going to mention. South Park, I feel like, is going to come to an end at some point, and then probably, if not next week, maybe the following week after that. I'm not sure how much story is truly left. Of course, I could be wrong, but we are, so many in already, so that could be ending at some point. And I feel like SOMA is coming to an end as well. I feel like maybe, if not this week, maybe the week after, it'll have its conclusion. As far as what's going to replace all of these games, for Dragon Ball, I honestly don't know, because I made that out to be a day for fighters, so I would probably have to look for a different fighting game, a more relevant fighting game, one that's come out maybe, or something with the anniversary for Street Fighter, maybe get that out. And as far as Wednesday goes, Wednesday was such a staple for South Park, it's hard to think of having anything else for it. I'll have to figure out something for that. And for replacing SOMA, I have a whole ton of different horror games that I can replace that with. So picking one shouldn't be too much of an issue there. How am I doing personally? I feel like I've been doing okay for the most part. I just I've been seeing my new therapist. I've had a few sessions with her. She's helped me a whole lot. I was trying to think of a different word to use to describe how much she's helped me, but she's helped me a lot, just with way of thinking about certain things, and how essentially, you know, with my anxiety, it's essentially something that's, you know, in its own, you know, way that it's trying to protect me from all these dangers, and it's doing it very very dramatically by essentially shielding me from all these things and never allowing me to be able to get past that. And that, you know, it's a lot of other things that, you know, I'd rather not get into in this video. I mean, if you want to know, you know, I'd be more than happy to go longer into it, but, you know, I just want to let you know how I'm doing as far as my mind goes. And, you know, I've still had days where, you know, it's hard to get out of bed. It's pretty crippling, and, you know, doesn't allow me to do much of anything. And I, you know, in those days, I essentially just close myself off to everybody. Even sometimes I turn off my phone. I mean, I have my dog with me because, you know, he's always with me anyway, and, you know, he's glued to me throughout the entire time. So it's not entirely bad, but it's still not great. So hopefully, you know, I'm gonna keep on trying to improve on that. Going to try to improve on this channel as much as I can. I mean, outside of going viral, I've pretty much tried just about everything to get my channel some sort of views. You know, what becomes with different tags to use for the video, the relevance of any of the games, different internet games that have actually been pretty fun for the most part. I just it's just hard to do that without much interaction. So, you know, I'll have to figure things out as far as that goes, because Friday has just been just kind of, you know, random fun sort of thing. So maybe I can find fun video games that have, you know, some comedy to them, kind of like how South Park is. So maybe that could be something I could do in the future. If you guys have any suggestions for any of those, please let me know. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered about everything. Reiterate the schedule for the week. It's still Sunday is God of War, Monday is Dragon Ball FighterZ, Tuesday is just Life is Strange Before the Storm, Wednesday, at least for the foreseeable future, is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Thursday, next Thursday is going to be the Last of the Last of Us. That's the one thing I forgot. Last of the Last of Us video for the DLC Left Behind, and LA Noire. So once The Last of Us is done, I'm not going to replace that. I'm going to try to get back to a schedule to where it's essentially one video every single day, except for when I have to do updates, or if a new game is released that I really want to check out, that I really want to show you guys, and, you know, I'll throw in an extra video depending on which day I would want it to be out by, depending on, you know, what it is, whether it's a fighter or it's a story-based game, or if it's even, you know, a remastered game of a game I played years back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you missed any of the games that I have finished over the past month, the playlist for those will be in the description below, along with the current schedule. So if I said anything didn't make any sense, you know, it's all there. And I do realize that I didn't say anything for Friday and Saturday, because I essentially already covered all that. But just to reiterate, Friday is just going to be random funny stuff, random stuff that hopefully will make you laugh, hopefully something you'll enjoy, whether it be random internet challenges, or if I could find a really funny game to throw in on Friday, I'll do that. And Saturday will remain a horror game. I don't know what's going to replace SOMA. As I stated, I have a whole ton of different choices to work with, so once I do know, I will post it on my Twitter. You can follow me at DanSMachina. You can also follow my Instagram, DanSMachina424. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that being said, please like this video if you've enjoyed the content that I've been putting out. Comment down below and let me know if there's any games you want me to play, any different internet challenges you want me to see, you want to see me try. If you have any funny videos or anything you want me to react to, those are other things that I would like to try. Maybe that could bring in more of an audience for you guys. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, hit the notification button so you never miss an episode of any one of my series, and I'll see you guys next time.